Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection.
Davis beat.
It's time to select the fighters.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with it. Journey started
Smart
young,
choice.
super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'm live forever.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Showtime! Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Below kick connects. And picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player one has the life lead. What are they thinking here? Close them. What's next? Was well in range to score the throw. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. The jump in catches them. Knockdown. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Snares him. Wrapping it out up close. The low heavy connected? Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps in. Closes the gap. Long-range fireball to break the silence. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. They're backed up into flawless round. They got him so quick. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Below heavy hits. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one has the life advantage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard, low, heavy for the win. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws up the fireball to check him. Player one chases them down. Sure you can? Both fighters planning something? Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. There's a chance. Just goes for it at this range. Going in? Big low attack to pick up the win this round. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Starts with a jump in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Goes for the surprise rush in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. And the throw ends the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to charges forward. Reads them. Long low attack hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big throws. A quick breather. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Going in, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player two has the chance to win the round. Oh, yo, Rock, super here. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned.
Smart choice.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. An aggressive attack. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Lots of aggression from both sides. Saw that low heavy coming. Knockdown. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. One combo can end this round right now. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Just hope the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Checking their reaction to the fireball? From upstairs. Big, low, reaching heavy. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. From low heavy to... Player one hits them with a stop and bomb. Going in. Jump. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Sticks the jump in. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Reacts to the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? From up above. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner switch. Gets the jump in. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Jumps up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player two side switch. What's next? Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up! A real test of nerves here! Flatline then! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Grabs him. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round and closes out the round with a fireball. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for the super art? Risky up-close scrap still going. The low heavy's blocked. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Blocks the low heavy and side switch in the corner. Player two, the low kick hits. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump pay. Oh. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned.
Smart choice.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the low kick. Throws him down. Steps in for the throw. There's a corner switch. Knockdown. Goes for the surprise rush in. Sticks the jump in. Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Tries the perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Big, low, reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Backs away. Just goes for it at this range. Opts for the strike, ender for the damage. Looking for something after? Now, can they fit target lock and scoop? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. What'll happen here? They gotta dig down deep here. This may turn the low. Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Charges forward. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Weighs on the pressure with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Neither of them is willing to back off here. Long, low attack hits. Very solid corner switch. Freeze them. Life. Lead opens, target locked, and scoop. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Good job escaping in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player two has the life lead. And then charges forward. Player one didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. A quick breather. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player two, they were right to be on guard there. Target lock and scoop. Player one is in a very good, blocks the low kick. Hits them with a quick low kick. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and
Smart choice.
Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Difficult situation for a throw. Caught in the cross-up. All right. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Slides and goes for the leg. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. From low heavy to... Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Breaks the block with a throw. They exchange a super art. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin Beats. Bushin Beats assaults them from the air. Close range, this is gonna hurt. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Okay, here's what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Tricky hidden variable. Who will come out on top in this final round? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Low heavy. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their low heavy, but no go. What were they thinking? Dragon Lash! What are they gonna do? Amazing! Will this super art do anything? Leaves them from above with a Bushin Beat! Player 2 needs these rushes in. Both sides getting ready. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner beat. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. The throw connects for counter hit damage. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets out of the corner. Grabs him. Knockdown. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Takes a trip. Checks them with the projectile. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat. Takes in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Breaks the super art. Loads up a shuriken bomb. Combo with the target combo. You've gotta be mindful of Reese going on the offensive. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Flashes him. Player 2, if they're going for the super art, the low. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Ooh, what a smart throw. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. How did they read that throw? This is gonna hurt. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Reads them from above with the Bushin Beat. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with the Bushin Beat. The low kick hits. Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs clutch anti-air. Are they going to be able to... The low. Amazing. Ooh, crushes the shins. It is over. Player 1 really has to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw whips. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Got their eye on the air. Big, low, reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive move. All right, what's coming up next? Will this super art connect? Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin Beat. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sticks the jump in. Goes for the jump in. That combo just charges forward. A quick breather. Breaks those shins. A super art. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Scrapping it out up close. Can they claw their way? The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round! Fight!
Low heavy. Final round. Baits out the low kick. Throws him. That throw will do some good damage. Carries to the corner. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Oh man, this is a scary range. This is gonna hurt. The low kick hit. Scrambling here to side switch. Amazing. Player two, the low. Do they have? Oh, Benson on the fireball. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up.
Smart
For the
choice.
fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, 'cause you know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy.
Zangia.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
And I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Looking on my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'll take on all of you! Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Well-timed command throw there. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Hit. Into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip. Grabs him. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets the jump in. Go in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Sneaks in above. Throws a fireball, charges forward, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters have a full super knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player all the throw connects. What'll happen here? Was hungry for the grab. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. What are they gonna do? Flatline them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. Solid anti-air. Goes for the jackhammer off the Cyclone Lariat. It's low heavy. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Dangerous range here. The low kick hits. Pokes with the kick. The low. Player, no! This will break them. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Sets up with the jump in. Low heavy with authority. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Corrects them. Jones with the fireball. Going on the offensive? The match just started. It's anyone's game. The jump in catches them. All right. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Heading into the end game now. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Target locked and scoop. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Hit this and leads to some big damage. Slight lead is there, but still anyone's game. In there! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. They hit each other. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes a trip. Player two chases them down. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Taking stock. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Jones with the fireball. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Denies the low heavy. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Creates an opening with a low heavy, charges forward. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Both fighters planning something? Big difference in life and super. Any mistake now will they were right to be on guard there. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Connects with the throw. Sets up with the jump in. The low. One chance here may end this match. Our fighters are at a standstill. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.